because you're gonna know why.
So we're back again. Today's topic, cool. You're a bit close to the camera, bro. What's going on, bro? Why are you so close to
You can shine on your butt. Look at the teeth. Anyway.
Are you gonna say the topic or what? This clown, bro.
Topic is, if you could go back in your childhood, what would you tell yourself? And I tell myself, I knew about Bitcoin before anybody on this earth.
Mad.
That's why I'm pissed off, because that just remind me, I heard about Bitcoin before anybody on this world. And I promise you, I was probably the first 100 people on this earth to know about Bitcoin, because I was a nerd back then. That's know true. This. Yeah. I lived on my computer.
Yeah.
You know, somebody offered me Bitcoin, and I was like, nah, this is definitely a virus or some kind of shit. What the fuck is Bitcoin? Now look where we at. Look at where we at. Oh my God. Hey, listen. Musa, you don't understand. I probably even had a Bitcoin out there that I don't even know about. I probably bought one. I probably just had one.
Probably you doing it.
I was rewarding the Bitcoin because I did some quiz. Because I remember I did a form. I did some kind of questionnaire form, and they said if you fill out this form, you get paid, you get Bitcoin, da da da. And I promise you, I did it.
So it's probably on one of your RuneScape accounts or something.
I don't know what it's on. Probably some email that I don't have anymore. I don't know what it is, but I probably have a Bitcoin out there.
No, cool. You can't say that. You can't say that, because if you're telling me you got a Bitcoin, you're sitting on millions, bro. You can't do that.
This is
you got it. You can't say I got probably a couple of it.
But I don't know what site it was on or what Bitcoin it was. It's gonna be impossible to find.
My friend, you better go into your chambers. You better go into your chambers and get that shit out, bro. Some Wingardium Leviosa shit and pull it out. You better pull that shit out of the house, bro. Harry Potter magic, but that's what you need to be doing right now. This guy out here saying it's some account. I forgot.
Bro, listen. I'm telling you, I knew about Bitcoin before anybody in this world knew there was another currency. First 100p, I swear it. Wahala, I swear on it. Billahi, I swear on it. I knew about Bitcoin a long time ago, decades ago.
I can't really argue that because you was always on your computer. Like, and I mean always, it's always. Like, if my brother wasn't studying, he was on his computer. If he wasn't eating,
on everything,
he was on his computer. Like, he was on it.
Heard about Bitcoin a long time ago.
So you're telling me that
time ago.
So that's the one thing you would have done.
I would have told myself, yo, get as many of them motherfuckers as you can. You don't even know what it is. It don't matter. Just do it. That's what I tell myself. I'll tell my 14-year-old self, do it. Grab yourself 100, 500 and things there.
Okay. Interesting.
And another thing.
Go on.
I beg you, stick to one thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fair enough point to hit yourself with.
Look at my face. Look at my face. I beg you, stick to one thing.
Anyway, Chucky, he's dead serious right now. Look at he's tired of all this changing. Try this, try that, try this, try that. It's like it was a long run.
And the second thing.
Oh my goodness.
I got a lot of shit to tell myself about.
What? What's the third thing?
You don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah, it's not even one specific thing. That's general. Whenever. Thank you. You see? You get it. It's like.
And I said, you don't need it. He wants it, but he doesn't need it. Difference. Want and need. Two different things.
I should just say it to myself. Just get used to these three letters. These two words. You don't. No, 4. You don't need it. That's it. You're laughing. These are serious stuff. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Those 3 points are very, very serious. Very serious. They're life changing.
Oh my day. You don't know though.
No, I know because I'm still fixing all three of them motherfuckers. That's how I know. That's how I know. You think I'm trying to get rid of things I don't need.
Oh God.
I'm still trying to stick to one thing. I ain't even looking at Bitcoins anymore. All that NFT, Y by T, all these things, and Bitcoins, I ain't even looking at them things. Like online currency, I ain't even looking at it no more. It's scarred for life.
I'm so dead, bro.
These things that I'll go back and tell myself, listen, get them Bitcoins, yeah? Get them all the coins you can get. Second thing, stick to one thing. Oh, actually, this was another serious one.
My man went from he went A, B, 3, D. That's what he...
all them things there, Home Alone vibes.
I said to you.
Listen, stick to one education, finish it. Even if you don't like it, stick through it, finish it. You know what I mean? And then the fourth one as well. You don't need it.
Ultimately, my man's saying, get some motherfucking discipline. That's what he's trying to say to himself. Because all of those what's required discipline. Finishing uni, saying I don't need it, and sticking to one thing. Discipline. That's what. You're killing me, man. I started off this one with a vent, but he just straight vented, just letting it loose.
No, because the wife took me there, innit? The wife took me there. Childhood, you shouldn't have to mention that because I don't like going back there because I know men don't make so many mistakes, innit? So
that's the reason why my answer is I wouldn't change nothing. If I wouldn't.
Why would you? Why is that change? You done being consistent. You finished uni. Like, what is that to change?
I wouldn't change the experiences that I went through. That's what I'm saying. Things that I went through and I did and all that stuff, I wouldn't change because I think experiences makes you ultimately makes you a better human. And if you go through ups and downs and whatnot, it makes you who you are. But I would like.
I always feel like in life you gotta go through shit. Man.
Yeah, you have to go through shit. But you know what I mean?
Difference is this. If you're the one putting yourself through shit, or if you're going through shit because of
your choices. That's what
your choices, not your choices, but if you're going through shit because of other people, like for example, we have some parts in our childhood where we went through shit because of what our parents were going through.
True, 100%, and then we couldn't control that.
That's another sense. That's another way of going through shit. But then on top of that, I had to be smart enough to put myself through even more shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, in life you gotta go through shit, but try to put yourself even through more shit because life in general puts you through shit anyway. You know what I mean? But
and a whole lot of shit.
You live and you learn, bro. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. So it's
like, I feel my man said shit about 15 times.
What's the same, bro?
But yeah, for me, the one thing I would say is get into investing early. Because I only started investing 2 years ago. But I knew about investing, putting your money somewhere and whatever. But I wish it wasn't that big of as deep as I thought it was. You know, when you think about trading and stuff like that, you're thinking about all these candles and all this grid and all these numbers. It seems like it's a lot.
All this what?
See?
Candles.
Candle, bear market, bull market. It's a lot.
Wait. Candles. What the hell's
candles is
invested?
That's what they call them. They call them candles.
Cool. What candles?
The bars, bro.
One type of candles that I know, and there's one to light up a room.
The bar that goes green or it goes red. That's a candle. What you look at me like that for? So you don't know what a bull market is or a bear market? I was just laughing. Why are you laughing?
What?
A bear market.
Bear market.
Yeah, bear, as in the bear.
Like
yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear hibernation, sleeping type of, polar bear type of situation. You don't know what that means? That's when the market's going down. That's when the market's going down and people are selling and stuff like that. That's when that's a bear market when people are selling off stocks.
What's that got to do with bears?
It's just a metaphor thing there. That's what it just isn't it?
No, bro. Listen, metaphors gotta make sense, bro.
And then you have a bull market. You see how when a bull comes and he just takes off, it just when it just hits you.
How about this bullshit? What the fuck is a bull market? Bullshit. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Man said bull market is when it goes.
When it goes up, when it's about to take off, man. And then you got a bear market
who made these metaphors, but your metaphors are whack.
Hey, it is what it is.
Bear market is when it's going down.
Mm-hmm.
Bull market when it's going up. What? Nonsense.
You got breaking point. You know what I mean? You got candles. You got all these language, bruv. I've been learning this over the last year.
Breaking point. I'm guessing is just when it's
like if it's even, and now it's gonna breaking point. That's breaking even, and you go break through, and then obviously going below in it, minus, plus, minus. It's just when you just see the like stock market, when you look at it, it looks like it's a Mazda, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? Now we've watched movies. For me, it's
like the stop app on iPhones. Like nobody looks into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I got a stop app on my iPhone. I never opened this.
No, but it's the thing that since I started actually like sitting down and doing research and whatnot, that's when now I watch movies that I used to watch back in the day, and they were talking about certain language, certain things are related.
I'm looking at this, and it's just jarring. What's this?
There you go. For me, I will look at it now and I'll understand it clear as day. Clear as day. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, just teaching yourself something. It might take time, but when you teach yourself something for like, it might be overwhelming in the beginning, which it was for me. That's the only thing I would tell myself when I was younger. Just get into.
So Apple's going up.
Yeah, I would just say get into the stock market early, because man was saving money from back in the innit. So I just had money sitting in bank accounts and whatnot. I wish I put that into stocks.
I'm just listening to all this. So Disney's going down. That's what you're trying to tell me, yeah?
Yeah, Disney's going down. Apple's going up. Microsoft is going up. Apple's up. Microsoft's up. Facebook's going up slowly. The Meta, sorry.
Meta. Facebook now called the
Meta.
What's wrong with Mark Zuckerberg? You have lost your diddly, bro.
Yeah, that's probably one of the things I would tell myself. And what else would I say? Interesting. Keep going, innit? Just keep going. Just keep going. Go through shit. Keep going, man.
I know, man. No, listen. I
think it's too risky, bruv. Going back and changing shit, bruv.
but the thing is, like, at the end of the day, like you said, when you change in the past, we will change the present and we'll change the future.
There you go. So if I invested in stocks back then, I'll probably be living in a big ass mansion right now.
No, for me though, it's like if I changed anything in my past, I probably wouldn't be where I am now, which means I probably wouldn't have my son. So
again, that's what I'm saying. It's a tricky one, but obviously we're just saying it's just conversation, isn't it? This is just conversation.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, there's always some things in your past you always feel like maybe I should have made this decision, maybe that decision, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, the only person that will go back and change anything in their past is the person who's not happy with their present.
There you go. That's also true. Ooh, that's a deep one. Ooh, that I wish I could do this
for no reason.
I wish I could change this. I wish I could do. As I was talking to my boy today, Usman, I was like to him, "Bob, I don't want to grow up and be talking to my child and be like, oh, when I was younger, I wish I did this." Nah, I want to be able to look at my child and say, when I was younger, I did this to the point where your son's like, "Bob, what didn't you do?" I want my child to say to that, "What didn't you do?"
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I did a whole lot. Maybe I did too much. I mean, but I was always the person that's trying to like, okay, if I did something, you know what, I know I can do this. Now let me do something else. So it was in a sense of like I always wanted to gain more knowledge, but I never. That also meant that I never perfected anything.
There
So
you go.
that is my only problem. You know what I mean? I never spent too much time in one kind of sector to kind of perfect it. I only just like, okay, you know what, I can do it on an average scale. So cool.
So
Whatever. Move on
basically,
to the next one.
you was a dabbler. You dabbled in things.
Yeah, I just dibbled down. I just dibbled down
You
with it.
dabbled.
The only thing I ever perfected is my pen.
Okay, pen, which you're an expert at now, isn't it?
Yeah, I did the
Yeah.
10,000 hours when it comes to writing. So
True.
I know that's one part that I've always been consistent in. Well, that's why I've gone back to it. At the end of the day, you always find if you want to find your happiness, just go back to one thing that's always been there from day one. And for me, it's always been writing, isn't it? So
it's something that just makes you feel like
you always been drawing since day one, isn't it? So
yeah, as you can see my, I don't know, but you could see it, but my pens and whatnot on the table. Working on this juicy piece right now. It's taking me time, but yeah, art's always been there for me. Yeah, that's I probably would start a YouTube channel earlier, maybe. That would be one. Something else. If I would have
continued mine.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I would say for you, continue yours, because you're the one that got me into YouTube. So yeah, I mean, like he said, he was a nerd. He was into everything before before the hype. Who was always there before the hype, pretty much with everything.
Bro, listen, I was a YouTuber before anybody knew about YouTube.
There you go. Listen, so he's the one
that got videos from 14 years ago.
That's crazy, bruv. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, so he got me into that stuff.
YouTube videos from 14 years ago.
That was ultimately the difference between me and my brother, with it. He would dabble and dibble into everything, and then after he would show me, and I would be that guy that just stays with it because that's just the person I am in it. When I start,
at the end of the day, you had the consistency, you had the discipline for it, innit? So at the end of the day, I feel like that's just why I'm here. If I'm here to just show you things, and then you take it to where it needs to go.
It needs to go.
I mean,
it was there.
Shit, at least my discovery didn't go to waste.
That's
from somebody.
That's
and the fact that it's my brother is even better. So yeah, that's the thing though. When I learn things, I'm not selfish with it.
True. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know. He was like, yeah, record yourself. I was like, okay, but I don't know how to edit this shit.
Yeah, because in the beginning, what did we start? In the beginning, we did stop.
Stop motion. Yeah, I was scan like every time I did like a couple lines, I was scan it in, and then I kind of put like pictures. Yeah, kind of. And
so
put
we
it
started
together.
With that, and then I was like, okay, cool. That's it. And then we was like, that's a whole lot of work. So
that's a lot of work.
Draw you. Why don't you picture just video you drawing it, and we time lapse it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's interesting though, because now I think about it, I'm like, bruv, that would be so sick for TikTok.
Well, if you wanted to do stop frame.
That stop frame one, that would be so sick for TikTok.
Yeah, I guess you could do it in a sense of just, if you wanted to do a clean transition, then you're going to have to do a lot of pictures. But if anything, you can just do it every 10 minutes, take a picture.
That's what I'm saying. Every 10 minutes, pause, snap. Yeah. I'm not going to do with this one. This one's pretty much, I'm already past halfway. But I might do that in the future for like my Instagram and whatnot and TikTok. Just to have a different type of vibe in it. Because obviously if you're doing time lapses for YouTube, you don't want to do time lapse again for for like TikTok. Even though it's faster and it's quicker, but still, you want to make it a little bit more
I'm thinking maybe I need to start putting my poetry videos on TikTok. I just need to start using TikTok a little bit more.
I'm telling you, it's underrated, isn't it? TikTok's very underrated.
Well, my aim right now is not to be dabbling in things, innit? Stick to one thing, and the one thing I'm sticking to is writing.
Writing. Well, obviously we got this now. Now we're back on it.
I need to upload a video weekly. The wife just ordered me a whiteboard.
Okay, you got a whiteboard,
so
yeah? Shit, I was filling that out just now as well. Before we started this, I was filling it out. Just because obviously I do that every Sunday, innit? I do that every Sunday, man. Gotta get ready for the week. Yeah. But yeah, man, I wouldn't change much in my past. Like when I was my younger self, I would just tell him, yo, keep going. You know, that's it. Keep going, man. Just keep going. Stay strong. And obviously there's certain things I would have started earlier, but at the end of the day, we still started them, you know. timing. That's why I was saying it. God's plan, bro. You can't control it. When God said it's not the time, it's not the time, bro. You know, even now you're saying Bitcoin. He said the Bitcoin he knew about it years ago, but even today, Bitcoin is still hella like it's in its early stages. There's still like let's say there's like 99% of people that are just like, what's that? What's that Bitcoin? Like so many people are just like, did that? What are you talking about? I want to see cash money, cash. So it's still early days. NFTs on the other hand, I don't want to talk about that one, bro. That's a lot, bro.
I don't want to talk about NFTs because I have no idea what the hell that is, okay?
Non-fungible tokens. That's what that is. But yeah. Not much to change, man. Not much to change. Of course, there's things you like I said, experience. You need to go through it. So I wouldn't change like some of the bad things that I've been through because they'll probably affect some of the good things that I've been through. You know, so it's
well for me, I just kind of put myself in a mindset of if you didn't go through them things, maybe you wouldn't have the mindset of okay, now you know what you need to change and what you need to be better.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be better, right? Exactly.
For me, everything you go through is just depends on how your mindset is.
Mindset is big, bruv. Mindset is huge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think I have that mindset of like, yeah, okay, cool. I did this. I just have the mindset of righting your wrongs, and that's what you know what I'm saying? I would rather I'm glad I just did all that shit when I was young. So
there you go. You know, it would have been worse if you had like a full on.
Now you don't want to get. I don't want to get to that stage when I'm older and we're like, oh, maybe I should have tried this. Maybe I should have tried this. So you want to get to that age where you're old and established with a grown family, and then now thinking of, okay, what do I do now?
That's it. Yeah.
Hella start doing it when you're young. Find yourself when you're young. I'm still young. I'm 26. So
there you go. This is
plenty of time.
Bruv, there's people that still finding themselves up into their late 40s, bruv. They still don't know who they really are or their true passion or something. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I think who was it that said? I don't know. I can't remember who said it, but someone said, "I believe everyone has talent."
Yeah, and everybody has talent.
There you go. You just gotta find it, though.
Just don't know.
There you go. A lot of people like just genuinely never ever get to try it out. Like they never get to test out their talent because they don't have the opportunity. It's either they just
don't have the ambition to do it.
There you go. You know,
a lot of people just sit in that mindset. Nah, I'm not good at anything.
There you go. Like they say, the richest place in the world is the graveyard, bro. The richest place in the world is the graveyard.
Yeah, that's what the ideas are.
That's where they are, man. So many people taking it to their graves. So many people taking it to their graves. You're trying to tell me Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg?
Wild.
You're trying to tell me?
Metaphor is wild. My God, the richest place in the world is the
graveyard, bro.
Disgusting.
This is
absolutely whoever came up with that is nasty.
What? Yo, that went over so many heads. Are you stupid? Wow.
When I heard that, I was like, yay. That's deep, bro.
Words are beautiful, bro.
Words are beautiful. Deep. I was like, that's deep.
Words are beautiful. Oh my
deep,
God.
Bro.
Listen to that. Listen, y'all deep. What I'm about to say. The most expensive place in the world is the grave.
Man couldn't even finish his sentence. He couldn't even finish his sentence.
Good night. That is stupid.
Wild.
That is wild. That is very wild.
After that, I was like, okay, there's no time to waste, man. They want to crazy.
Wild.
But that was a good topic though. Good question.
That was a good topic.
Let us know in the comment section, what would you tell your younger self? If it's that deep.
Not change. That's what I was saying, not change. But
not change. What would you tell yourself? What would you tell yourself?
I don't feel like anything you should change anything.
Nah.
If it happens
more of, what would you say to yourself? I'll say to myself, invest in the stock market early, save your money, travel more, and keep going. Halas. I'm good. I'll say.
You don't need it.
I can really feel that will really hurt your wallet. That was hurting your wallet a lot, man. Because the way Cool's saying you don't need
it. Listen. Nobody understands how deep that is.
Those 4 words right there.
Nah.
My head hurting.
I really needed God. I really needed God to come down and tell me that one personally. Honestly. I really needed to come down and tell me that personally.
Because the way you're saying it,
I did not. Now listen to me. I did not need him to send the messenger. I need that one delivered by hand from him
on some FedEx shit. I needed that FedEx.
I don't need no middleman. I need him to deliver it himself. Nah, yeah. But like I said. That's what we say for. That's what we say to. That's the slogan 2022. 2022.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
You don't need it.
I'm so finished, man. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this session. Now, cool. I can feel that one. That will come from the soul, bro. Yo, because there's not even buzzing in your voice. It's just straight. You don't need it. That's literally cold.
I'm telling with the face, you don't need it.
Oh, my heart, bro. Wow. This has been fun. This is really interesting. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Again, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe because we've got hella content coming your way soon. Again, if you guys have some juicy topics for us to discuss, you're more than welcome to drop down in the comment section. We're here for it. Subscribe, share, all that goodness. And yeah, we outie. Yes, love life. Doses. Peace.